As the ongoing protest by Nigerian women over the rejection of the pro-equality bill by legislators continues at the National Assembly in Abuja, some women activists have said there will be no turning back until their 5-point demand is granted.
This is day 2. We're here to continue with our demand, and it's not negotiable. It's the minimum that we can get from them. The 5-point demand from the National Assembly: indigenship, citizenship, 35% appointed position, 35% in political leadership and in ministerial position, and the 111 seats. We cannot negotiate it.
Thank you. We are still here. The 5-point demand is real. It's not negotiable, and we hope that they will listen to us and attend to our demands.
This is day 2. We're here. We're resilient. We're not shifting grounds. Our 5 demands are on the table. We are not shifting ground. We're here. We're resilient, and we will remain here.
Though this issue is top on the front burner in Nigeria, especially at the national level, ZT News crew went round Jalingo, the Taraba state capital, to find out the reaction of women in Taraba state on the trending issues that concerns the welfare of women in Nigeria. After several visits to women-led organizations in Jalingo, our correspondent reports that most women declined comment on the issue, claiming they do not have details of what is going on at the national level. Fortunate for our cameras, a legal practitioner, Ifoma Agbachuku, agreed to speak to ZT News on the ongoing agitation by Nigerian women.
I see whatever has transpired at the National Assembly as our men being really living in a world of that stereotype. It's still a man's world. We must really do it in a man's manner or mannerism, or I don't know. But I'm surprised, but not too surprised, because where you don't have women really representing themselves, you don't expect anything better than what has happened.
How do you mean women not representing themselves? You have a few women there.
Very few women. We have 95.8 also voted in favor of what happened. It was men that basically voted. 95% are men.
Okay. The women are not up to the 5%.
The women are not even.
Or are you thinking that some women also voted against the women's
No,
demand?
definitely not. Because our demand is clear. Very clear demand. Because if you could say that a woman that is a foreign-born wife of a Nigerian man can be given automatic citizenship, what happens to a woman marrying a foreigner? You deny the man citizenship. So it's in favor of them as men. That's what they have done. And in terms of the issue of indigenship, you are married to a man even over 5 years and you cannot claim the indigenship of his own locality. Sad.
When it comes to politics anyway.
Sad. Really sad. Because why do you move from a particular locality or ethnic group to another ethnic group, and they can embrace you, you make your donation, you try to build a society for them or that particular locality, then when it comes to politics, you tell me go back home and go and get it from my state. It's pathetic. It's something that women should sit down and weep. And I say sorry to the men, because whatever they have done now will stare at them in the future.
The future is close. 2023 general elections. By the voting pattern, it is obvious that women vote more than men.
Obviously.
What do you foresee as the voting pattern with this kind of treatment of the women?
Well, I must confess, if I have my way, I will tell the women to boycott the election. She all sit at home. Let the men vote for themselves and win the election. Because if you cannot put laws in favor of women. You don't want their involvement in political affairs. You don't want their involvement in governance. You don't want their involvement in by giving them economic power. Women should go back, sit at home. So it's either the men come back, go back to their drawing board and have a rethink and give us what we want. Because Nigerian women are not going to sit down. Taraba women are not going to sit down, because we are going to move to the House of Assembly, where we don't even have a single woman representing us.
I was going to come to that. Taraba, as we speak, is very quiet. Abuja is top burning with women from all other states gathered to agitate for this. Is it an exclusive of other states than Taraba?
No.
Because, I mean,
but where do you lay your cry? It's somebody who understands your pain that should welcome you. We have a state where no woman is in the House of Assembly. If you carry your cry now, you take it to who? Who is the woman that is going to intercede? No! As in none. And we are not giving enabling ground for women to even strive politically in the state.
On her part, the chairperson of the Taraba State chapter of the Nigerian League of Women Voters, Saadatu Hadi Usman, who said the news did not come to her as a surprise, as according to her, for so long now, the Taraba State women have been so marginalized that no single female made it to the Taraba State House of Assembly. However, assured that the League will mobilize women in Taraba State to join the protest happening at the national level to ensure a change is achieved in the subsequent elections.
I was really sad by hearing this news yesterday. In fact, when I saw these videos that was posted in our platforms, I was thinking of why is it that these men are doing this attitude, are behaving with this type of attitude to us. Perhaps we are the one, we and our children, we are the one that elect them to these offices. And why are they doing this type of attitude to us? I was wondering, but I was very happy with the Minister of Women Affairs and her team and our national bodies that were there in the National House of Assembly in Abuja. I was very happy with the way they reacted. The next line of action, we are planning to come out in the morning by the God grace to this State House of Assembly to go and protest there so that they should know our impact. They should know what we are feeling about this bill.
What will the Taraba State parliamentarians do? What do you hope for them to do?
We are calling on them to listen to us and give us what we demand for. Because presently now in the State House of Assembly, we don't have any woman there. So that is what is, we don't even know how to start it. But we are planning to go there tomorrow and show them that we are not happy. We are not happy with what is happening.
Just to let you know, the wife of the president, Aisha Buhari, wife of the vice president, Dolakbo Osibanjo, Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Talent, and several other women activists have continued to lobby to ensure the pro-equality bill was passed in favor of the women. However, on Tuesday, the Senate voted against the bill, prompting the women's resolve to press on until their demands are met. All hope, they say, is not lost for the Nigerian women, as the enacted constitutional changes have to be approved by a two-thirds majority of the 36 states parliament and then sent to the president for assent. Although the situation in Taraba State may be uncertain, as currently no woman is elected as a member of the Taraba State House of Assembly. Queen Kunde, reporting for City News.